Hey everyone, it's Tracy and it's Friday. Yay, I'm so excited. We get off early on Fridays at work, and so I drive by on the way home. I drive by Archivers, Hobby Lobby, Joann, and Michael's, all within like a half a mile stretch of each other. And do you know how hard it is to go by those places and not stop? What is going on here? But usually I like to treat myself on Fridays, even if it's just browsing. I like to go in there and, just kind of look around, see what's new. I have not been in a Hobby Lobby in about 6 months, and I finally decided to stop today. But I had to make a pit stop at Michael's first because I think I'm the last person in the crafting world that finally got yay the carousel. And I have been wanting this thing ever since I first started crafting when it came out. And even when they had them on sale or at the 40% and then even at the 50%, I still could not bring myself to pay that much. And when it finally went to 60% this week, I finally had to take advantage of it. It wound up being like $18 with tax. So I finally got it. I'm so super excited to finally have this because I've got a ton of stuff on my pegboard that's going to be cleared off. I might not even have to use my pegboard now. I'm going to put it in that. So I'm super, super excited. Yay. And then, so that was I think that was the only thing that I bought at Michael's. And yeah, then I went over to Hobby Lobby and again, I know that Hobby Lobby is getting new things in from what I keep hearing. My main intention going in was to look in the clearance section because I've heard a lot of people getting good deals through there. Their clearance section sucks here. I'm sorry. They had like a ton of wooden stamps on clearance, and they were still like $4 and $5 and $7, and I'm like, that's not clearance. I'm sorry. They had a lot of like the Paper Studio brand and the spare parts and stuff like that, and it was still $3 and $4, and I'm like, this is not clearance to me. This is maybe a sell price, but that's not clearance. I did pick up a couple of things. Actually, only one thing was on clearance I picked up, and this was it was 50% off. No, a little bit more than 50% off, and it's by Prima, and I'm going to see if I can angle it. It's the Resist Canvas, and these are the shapes. These ones, there's no name on this one, but they're a bunch of that are like different sized flowers and bows and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see them, but I thought that they would be really pretty to play with the Heidi Swap and the Lindy's sprays and stuff. I can see, and it's gonna, and there's even some like scallop shapes. I don't know if you're gonna be, yeah, you can see the resist pattern on there. So I thought they would be really fun to play with, and they're really sturdy. I think they might even be. I'm wondering if they're adhesive backed. If they're not, they've got a really good um, stiff backing on them. So I thought those would be really fun to play with, and they were $2.99. So I guess that's not too bad. There's 24 pieces in there. So that was my one clearance item. Again, I picked up a couple of things and I kept putting them back because I'm like, this is just not clearance for me. I'm used to Michael's clearance where they really knock it down. And Hobby Lobby used to be one of my favorite stores to go into, but I've been really disappointed in them lately. And that's why it's been so long since I've been because it was just like the same stuff. And the prices are kind of high. So, I tried to give them another shot and um, I'm still not impressed. I didn't make it to Joann today. Maybe next Friday I'll pop in and take a look. But I didn't get much else, but I'll go ahead and show you. I did find a maybe less than 10. They do have some washi, and I know people have been showing these. And these are $2.99, so they're comparable to Michael's. And I just got some black and white chevron. And I have been needing a pair of tweezers, something fierce. So I picked up a pair of craft tweezers, and I like these because they've got a really fine tip on them. So I picked those up. And I picked up the Heidi Swap, the It's they called it the trimmings that you can spray, but it's like either cheesecloth or muslin or something like that. But I'm working on um, that. I'll show it to you. It's not finished though. The Heidi Swap folders that I've been working on, and here's one of them. And I'm not going to go into detail because I'll have a separate video for that. And here's the inside so far. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail because I'll do a separate video and show you everything that I've done. And here's the other one. A little bit more girly. Oops. And I like the little pom-pom trim and all that. And then the inside of this one. I did some fun stuff in this one. There's that side. And this side. Whoop. So, again, I'll show them to you when I'm done with them. How about that? So, anyway, that's what I got these for, to embellish some of that. And they're really flat. So, I finally picked up, again, I think I'm the last person on earth to own one of these roller date stamps. I have 0. Well, I take that back. I have 1 now. I got the Studio Calico one. And I know this is old news for everybody, but this one here, um, it kind of everything that it has on it, it fits more to me, I guess. And if you haven't seen it, this is what's on the stamp. I know it's kind of hard to read. I'm trying to get as close as possible. So got that. And then the last thing I got, I was impressed. This is the one thing I was really impressed by. Oh, I forgot to. I did pick up one more thing at Michael's. I picked up one more of these bins. And the one Michael's that I went to today actually had a whole bin of them left. So I think I'm set with those for a while. But back to Hobby Lobby. I've noticed that their paper collections are, they have a little bit more now. They only had like 1 or 2 different styles of collections, and most of them were paper pads. But when I was looking through there today, I noticed that they were carrying a lot of the Echo Park paper collections now. And I'm sure that they're geared towards Hobby Lobby or the, retail stores. But I went ahead and I picked up All About a Boy by Lori Whitlock. And this is not a new collection by no means. But, well, it's 2013. So I guess it's new, but it's not uber new. But I have a couple of pieces of this paper, and I really am going to plan on really trying to work on getting my son's albums more up to date. So I thought this would be a really good collection to go with here. So, whoop. And this was $9.99, and then I used my 40% off coupon on it. So it was $5 and change, and it comes with there are 12 double-sided papers, the element sticker sheet, and there's an alphabet sticker sheet, which I've not seen yet. This is the elements. If you haven't seen these yet, I mean, I've seen people show these, and that's actually where I'd gotten the idea to go look for them there, but I've never actually seen sorry for the crinkling. I've never actually seen the letter stickers in these, so I wanted to take a peek at them real quick. So if you want, those are really cute. Look at the hexagons, guys. Oh my God, these are little hexagon letters. Oh, those are stinking cute. And you know what? I wonder if those will fit the Studio Calico wood veneers. Those are cute. I really, really like this. So, oh yeah, this just made me really happy. I thought I was really, really happy when I got the carousel. And yeah, so I've got some changes possibly coming to my scrap room. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I might have to give it up. I'm not leaving or anything, but I might have to share the room with someone for a while. I'll find out this weekend if I have to or not. And if I do, then I might have to empty out my room because I don't think I can share my craft space with somebody living in the room, if that makes any sense. I tend to be one of these crafters that will get up at 1 o'clock in the morning because I thought about something and I wanted to go craft. So I can't very well do that in somebody else's room. So I might be losing my craft space, but I do have some alternatives in my apartment. I've got a fairly decent sized dining room that we don't use, and I can certainly use that space. We've got a big kitchen, the table, the dining room table in there, so that's a nice workspace, and it's got good lighting. And then I have a small computer nook, and it's good for storage. It's got a nice, countertop in there, but I think I would feel too cramped in there. It's probably like 5 by 6, and it's got, like I said, it's got a nice desk area, but maybe good for storage. I don't think I could craft in there. So anyway, I just thought I would come and share my wonderful, wonderful finds today. And I'll get back with you guys this weekend. Hopefully, I'll get some more of these Heidi Swap folders done so I can show you the completed projects. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend,